Thank you, Dick. Michael just got a nice round of applause here. The question is, can one man beat the Lakers, or do you need a more diversified attack today?
Well, we're playing the Boston Celtics, Pat, but I think it's going to be more of a five-man game, and we really have to play a complete basketball game. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics.
It's hard to imagine that 6 weeks ago you were sitting on the bench.
Yes, it is. It's very hard for me to imagine. I'm very happy I'm playing now, and I'm very happy that I can contribute to the team.
All right, thank you. Good luck today. You don't have to remind me again that you are playing the Boston Celtics. Air Jordan's getting ready to take off. The problem is the runway is in Boston, so strap yourselves in. This is the NBA on CBS.
Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. Mike, Boston holds a 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season. The Bulls were up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1. They need to make a statement tonight.
Now Macy. Here's Jordan. Right through the D for the layup.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. Here's Gervin. Robert Parrish making his last shot. And Gervin kicks it over to Corzine. Jordan with the bucket. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Shot's good by McHale.
Good luck trying to stop Kevin McHale down low.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Still hot from his last game. Michael Jordan's momentum carrying over into this one.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Ainge, the pass to Johnson. It's Bird, top of the key. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. David, thank you. In Game 1, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game. You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in Game 1. It was within reach until the 4th quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Here's Johnson after the Bulls pick up 2. Knocks it loose. Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
You using his tremendous strength and body control. Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
Bird finds McHale over Oakley. McHale can't get it to go. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Jordan. And yes, it's good. 14 points for Jordan.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Jordan against Johnson. Bird outside. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by McHale. And they pick up 2. Jordan's got 16 points.
And what a strong take that was, just going right at the bigger defender.
Finishes like that demonstrate confidence and should, in turn, improve his after that play.
Just a touch more aggression on the defensive glass, and that could have been prevented.
Yeah, they've got to get physical if they want to prevent those second chance looks.
Now, here is Jordan. He's got 16.
He is money from there. Jordan is so comfortable operating from mid-range.
Pass to Bird. Lays it up off the glass. Bird's got his second basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Jordan. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
McHale up top. Back to Ainge. Johnson against Jordan. Parrish. And it's Parrish with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, this game's been a lot of fun to watch because these teams, they've got it going on early.
Hang on to your hats. They're getting after it.
Goes up at the stripe, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And defensively, you have to be frustrated there. In position to contest the shot, but MJ's just too good.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lets it go from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's Chicago up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Here is Seasting after the made shot from Michael Jordan. McHale kicks to Ainge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that was a nice pump fake move by Bird that time, putting the defender off balance and then drawing the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's all. Free throw good. Bird.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season, a dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walton's checked in. Bird hits them both. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
On the pass to Walton. Bird inside. Working on Gervin. Basket counts.
An innate ability to score the basketball. Bird beats you in many different ways. That time from close range.
Jordan, the pass to Gervin. Back to Jordan. Tries a 3. Rebound, Boston.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise.
What's up?
Free throw, no good for Bird.
The versatility of Bird is really special, especially how he scores and distributes the ball in different ways. He knew what he wanted to do there. He uses his height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
And Mike looking at the two stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch. And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Good. Jordan's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
One thing that separates Gervin is patience. You can't speed him up. And if you leave somebody open, the Iceman will see it.
And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career.
And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Here is Seasting following the basket by Michael Jordan. Ainge against Jordan. The jump hook off the left rim and out. And Mike, they have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
You just need to get a shot off relatively quickly.
A nice shot by Gervin.
So pure, so confident. The moment Gervin has the rock, he knows exactly what to do with it.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Robert Parrish. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Second half underway, and here's who Alexi Morris has got on the floor. Charles Oakley out there with Washington. That's John Paxson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Banks in at the small forward. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. Here's Jordan after Kevin McHale scored. Bulls moving the ball around. No good from Jordan.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hands.
Well, with good reason. That was a great look. Just bad luck it didn't go down.
Johnson, the pass to McHale. Parrish kicks to Johnson. To the middle for the tie. And McHale the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic, I know, impresses you so much. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan. Mike, in the final 5 games of the season, an unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. The first one falls. Redmond's checked in for the Celtics. And so Jordan nails both of them. And the Celtics with possession here. A 2-point game. Outside, McHale. Back to Johnson. And Jordan sends it back.
With an incredible 4-foot vertical leap, and that's...
Puts it down!
My goodness!
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Bird, top of the key. Johnson outside. Pass to Parrish. Shoots over Washington. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is kept down.
He'll go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Celtics check in for Parrish.
Celtics, Bill Walton.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Walton the pass to Bird. From the line. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oakley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mike, the way this game...
Make no doubt about it. I'm loving it.
What a throwdown.
And making it look so easy. Jordan just bullying his way through the defense on the drive.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 6. Bird kicks to Johnson. Passes it to McHale. 4 on the clock. Here's Bird. Here's Walton. McHale trying to free himself. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, yeah. Look at Big Red throwing it down.
And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too. Here's Wedman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wedman can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Jordan. And Michael Jordan is at the 50-point mark in this one. Shoots a fader. No good from McHale. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to watch a player put the well-being of another player at risk. I mean, he certainly deserved that flagrant foul call.
Shooting 2.
You know, Clark, the refs are all over that one. You're right, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Corzine. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Here is Seasting, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Bulls foul called. George Gervin.
First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, one of the most complete bigs in the game. Walton can do everything for you at both ends of the floor.
1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
He was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I love how he closed out this quarter.
The D looking helpless to stop him. He's running all over them.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. Ainge against Jordan. Kicks it to Gervin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Boston making some changes. Bird comes in for Wedwin. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Seasting. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson finds McHale. Here's Bird. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet.
Selfless play by McHale with the ball. Didn't like what he saw for himself, so he gives it away.
Outside, Jordan. From deep. And Michael Jordan has broken the record for most points ever in a playoff game.
What?
Now, here's Jordan. He gets that one.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten the win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 and the next 2 games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.